Hey everybody, so we have a bunch of leftovers and we're going to create some freezer junk food. Who's hacking? I think that was Mitzi. She ate a paper towel. So, where was I? We're going to make some freezer snacks that we can just heat up. So I have some leftover taco meat. That's right here. I've grated some cheddar and some mozzarella or mozzarella. I have pre-cooked some tortillas so I can roll them. That one I cooked a little much, but it'll be fine. When I started, I did them perfect, and as I went on, I got impatient. So, for taquitos, we're going to make some beef and cheese taquitos. I have, oops, a piece of asparagus goes flying. I have 2 leftover chicken thighs that I took the skins off of. So we are going to make some chicken quesadillas. And I have some leftover mashed potatoes, and we're going to make some potato tacos. So we're going to make all that stuff and then put it in the freezer, and then all you have to do is heat it up in the air fryer, toaster oven, whatever, however you normally heat up your fast food that you keep in the freezer. And I figured this would be a good thing to do since I hear that the freezer sections are pretty sparse lately, and I know everybody likes their convenience foods. So I'm going to let this pan get hot, and you can add whatever you want. You can add some green chilies. You can add a jalapeno and diced onion. I'm going to add some of these dried chives to some of the leftover mashed potato. You can add green onion. You can add cheese. You can add chorizo. You can add some cumin. All kinds of things to your leftover mashed potato for your mashed potato tacos. And these are popular in Mexico. I used to have them in California all the time, and I love them. So I'm going to start getting kind of organized. I feel discombobulated. I'm going to start out with the taquitos. So I'm going to let my oil get hot, and then we'll come back and roll some taquitos. Okay, we're going to start with some beef taquitos, beef and cheese. This is a mixture of the taco meat with some cheddar and mozzarella, however you say it. So, got everything on my stove, so it's crowded. I'm going to put some filling on the taquito, more cheese, and we're going to roll them up just like that, and then putting it in the skillet seam side down, which needs to be turned up. And that's it, guys. Easy peasy. Everybody around here is hacking. Hubby has a runny nose. And you can doctor your meat any way you want it. Need to hear this sizzle sizzle. So when this comes up to a sizzle sizzle, we'll add the rest. Okay, so here's our first batch, and you have to soften your tortillas first or they will crack up. That's the point of that. And then we will get these golden brown and crispy and take them out, let them cool, and then pop them in the freezer. And this is just a really cheap way to use up your leftovers. Everything I'm using here is a leftover. And tortillas, and you can either make your tortillas or use the purchased ones. Super easy. And if you put them in when it's hot, seam side down, they won't unroll on you. That's the other reason for pre-cooking them. Keep them from cracking up and keep them holding together. And these will be mo better than store-bought. You know what's in them. It's real meat. And there we have it. I'm going to eat that. And you could just do this for dinner, but I'll show you how much meat I have left so I can get a ton of taquitos. I still have all that. And we have 7 here, so you can get a ton of taquitos out of a little bit of meat and cheese. And your kids will have snacks. Oops. Teenagers. Seems like everybody has an air fryer these days, so heat them up real quick in there. And they don't take long. So I'm going to keep doing my taquitos, and then we will come back and do our potato tacos. Okay, so moving on to the potato tacos. I have some of the potato. I'm going to add some cheddar, mozzarella, and I have some taco meat left, so I'm going to add that. And then I'm going to add some chives. You can add as much as you want. I'm going to do different flavors. So this is my first flavor. Meat, cheese, and chive. These were already seasoned with salt and pepper when I made them. You can do this with instant potatoes for a meal. If you wanted to do an SHTF recipe, this is a good one. Instant potatoes. If you have freeze-dried cheese, you can use that. And tortillas. It's all you need. They're filling and they're tasty. The side of refried beans or some of your Knorr or rice-a-roni or Old El Paso fried rice, and you have a nice cheap prepper pantry meal. So I'm going to take tortilla, and you don't want to overfill these with potato, and they're really good with salsa. Fold it in half. And let that get a little hotter. I turned it down while I was prepping for the tacos. I messed that one up when I had to do some more tortillas. So I will have different flavors of these. I'll do plain. I will do chive. And then we have the meat and cheese. If you put too much, they will be very potatoey. This one needs a smidge more potato. Rocky's hunting squirrels. You could add chorizo to these as well. Let's see. Okay, let's mix another flavor. Clean my hands off. is a great way to deal with leftovers. You can even use your canned meats to make things like this. So I just have potato and chive. I make these for dinner on occasion. Yummy. Oh, sounds like the oil is ready. So we'll add our tacos. There we go. 5 started. Wash my hands. And then we will do a few flavors of quesadillas with the leftover chicken. Do green chilies, and cheese, onion, and do one with onion, jalapeno, cheese. Just gives you a variety. I've got this to do for the plain. You could add cumin to that. Just let your imagination run wild. Use this platter. Some fresh paper towels. Still have a little bit of the chive flavor. So we are just going to let these fry until they're golden brown, and we'll be back. Okay, there's our first batch. Last of our potatoes. And these are just plain. Okay, now they're cooking fast, I think. Yep. Add some cheese to this one for just to be, and one more. You could do so many things with these. So we have some plain potato and cheese, plain chive, meat, cheese, chive. I still have some taco meat, so I'll probably do those in a quesadilla. Oh, cooking fast. That one's well done over there. That's just the potato in the pot. And scrape that off. No big deal. Another paper towel. I just might have to eat the well done one. don't want to put too much potato in them. That is for sure. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, a dozen potato tacos. So I am going to get rid of this skillet and set up for our quesadillas. Okay, now on to the quesadillas. Here's my chicken. I'm going to get a little butter. Gonna need another plate. Excuse me. Paper plate. Chicken. A bit of butter. Put our tortilla. These are going to be, oops, you want to put cheese first so your stuff sticks. And these heat up really good in the toaster oven. I like them crispy. You could microwave them. I don't use a microwave anymore. Okay. Some chicken. Some onion. You can use anything you want. Some jalapeno. More cheese on top so the top sticks. Fold it over. Do we still work? Camera fell. Okay. And the same thing. Gonna have to grate some more cheddar. You can use as much cheese and fillings as you want. Chicken. Onion. I like onion. You can use much onion, green onion, chives, whatever you have. You don't have to put jalapeno. If you don't like spicy, you could use bell pepper. Hopefully now the camera doesn't keep turning off since it took a face plant. My camera died, the channel just died. Because I can't buy another camera. Okay. And we will just get those lightly golden brown and keep going. I'm going to use half of that chicken. I'm going to mix in some green chilies. Oh, my back. Butter. Let's pray for the camera. We're just going to keep doing that until I move on to the green chili version. Okay, so we have 3 of the chicken, cheese, jalapeno, and onion. Now I have the rest of this chicken and these green chilies. I am going to add green chili, cheese, onion, oh please don't fall, Kara. Added more cheese. I think I'll just add some more green chili. Save the rest for the hamburger. And this is a yummy combination if you've not tried it. Spatula. A bit of butter. Our filling. A little bit of cheddar. There we go. Well, this one's already folded in the package. Let's see if we can fix it up. There we go, guys. And just keep doing that, and you can do any combination of flavors that you want. I have enough for one more probably, yeah. And then we will move on to the beef. Okay, so here's our stack of chicken quesadillas. Here is our leftover taco meat, the rest of our green chilies. I'm just going to add that. Mix that in with the hamburger. I put the rest of the onions in there, and we are going to add cheese. So here's some mozzarella and cheddar. Mixing it up. And this was all with leftovers, you guys. With exception to the cheese. So we have beef, onion, green chilies, and cheese. Oh, my back. You can make these however your family likes them. If they just like meat and cheese, just do leftover meat and cheese. This is leftover taco meat from burritos last night. These are nice for lunches or a quick dinner, and have enough for one more. Kitchen was a disaster there for a while. It's better now that I've used all this stuff up. So I'm just gonna finish these up, and when they've cooled off, I will bag them up and show you what we have for the freezer for quick lunches, late night snacks, easy dinner, or just want to eat something real fast and nuke it. Here's your homemade convenience food from leftovers. So I'll see you when we've bagged it up. Well, here we go, you guys, all finished. We have, I think, a dozen. $17 taquitos, a dozen potato tacos, different flavors. You could have done some chicken taquitos as well, whatever you wanted. Our chicken quesadillas, we have about 9 or 10 in there, and then 3 of the beef, and I just used some wax paper in between the quesadillas so they don't stick together. So yeah, I'm gonna pop these all in the freezer and call it a night. My back is on fire, dinner's done, fixing to turn on the dishwasher, put the dogs to bed, and call it done. So, just some things you can do with your leftovers or your canned meats even, rotisserie chicken, your home canned meats, so you can make your own convenience foods. This was really nothing. It was what I had, leftovers from the last 2 days, and just made a bunch of freezer frozen foods. So anyways, I hope this is helpful, and use what you have, pinch those pennies, and yeah, take care, you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you all in the next video.